guess we'll just hit ready. So, he's to start the match. I hope he doesn't have 5-2. That would be... Oh no. Yeah, that might be a bit too devastating for my nest. Alright. Okay, I guess I open page and silver. Well, I would hate to open silver on this board, but I need to get to 5. Or might go for a trader. Trader won't help me to get to 5 on the second shuffle. Navigator just sucks. Alright. Rose Blacksmith's gonna be an amazing... Alright, yeah, he can surely do that. I got to my 5 and exchanged my traveler. Here I'll definitely take a second page. He also does that. Hope he attacks me here, or yeah, okay, that's nice. That's very nice. I should get a counterfeit here. And so I can get a counterfeit, right? That's what I should probably do. Okay, so far so good. I mean, given that he had that 5-2, I'm doing kinda okay. So should I maybe... I'll have a pretty terrible turn next turn. Should I maybe just cycle the mission or get a second counterfeit? I feel like I should cycle. Alright. Also, it kinda gave me a chance to, you know, protect myself, because I knew that I didn't have a curse in my previous cards. So, just a mission. Maybe should have... Well, I don't need those yet. And my Mount Bank gets the last card, which is, you know, not very nice. And he flipped it. So I should probably get a second counterfeit. That's not bad. I mean, his menagerie, it kind of works. Okay, he played a hero instead of his mountain bank. Discarded my hero. Yeah, it's not going good for me anymore. Not at all. I can get a mission and roll blacksmith. It's not that I will uh, use it effectively on the even on the next shuffle. So let's maybe not do it. Let's do it anyway. Yeah, sure, another curse. He doesn't have a... And he blocks it. Alright. Do I want something like a square? Or another page? I guess it's... Well, I don't think so. That is kinda reasonable. Let's get another counterfeit. Let's get the mission and some debt. Obviously, that's not what you want to see. Well, I mean, do I even play it? I don't know. I want to repay the debt, right? I will not have any money if I play it, I think. And I have my champion somewhere. I think I just want a lot of those, so I'll just buy another one. Okay, that's very nice. That's very nice to see that really soon. It's not like I'm back into this game or anything, but it could have been worse, right? Yep, and I can discard that. He still can attack me if he goes on a mission. And look at his deck. It's quite thin. Okay, goes for some silvers. Or, you know, some Russian rather. Yeah, he only has one copper. I feel like maybe I should not waste time with this game. cards, nothing. And that will be a GG, because I'm like miles behind. So let's edit that now. I should be a first player. Yep. Alright, a black marking game. So not Russian on the board, but you kinda assume that there is some Russian in the black market. So the question is, do you want a Marauder? I don't think you want it. You want to open with it, right? You might get one later if you have some King's Courts already to just quickly disperse some junk. I think I opened black market scheme maybe, or well, betting won't be terrible, I guess, but obviously I don't like that, because if I draw a black market on my turn 3, that would be pretty sad. It will just become a silver. I can buy a candlestick maker and get a couple of points. That would be pretty silly. I don't know, I want to risk it with a gold maybe, because gold would be pretty nice actually, in a long run too, because of the storyteller. And let's do it. Yep. Okay, I'm happy about it. I mean, scheme would have been pretty nice, and I'll get one here. He gets a Marauder. Well, I think Marauder is okay. Oh wow, that's not nice. But you don't necessarily want it. You don't necessarily need it. I hope he doesn't have 5. Okay. Gets a dungeon. So given that I have the scheme, do I want a second black market? I think I still do, right? Because I have that Necro. Oh boy, that's not nice at all. Alright. Do I even want any of those? Not really. Okay. So I should probably just get another storyteller, but gold is also a consideration. Let's get a storyteller. Hope he doesn't give me ruin in my shuffle. Well, he does. Well, reach roll is kinda nice, obviously. Do I want an aggro? Well, I guess I do. I have a couple of storytellers there. I might pretty much draw through a lot there. Okay. Well, maybe ignoring the Marauder was not the best thing ever, but I still, you gotta believe. I know that I'll just buy, a junk dealer right here. Or a steward. Or maybe a chapel, I don't know. There are a lot of options. Okay. Well, I don't want any of those. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, right at the end of the shuffle. Not great. And now I have 4 runes in my deck. That's not looking good at all. He's up to his first King's Court. Well, do I want a lighthouse? That kinda limits my options for the next black market, but I think I do want a lighthouse. Excuse me? Alright. It just... Yeah, I could have had a mount bank. Alright. That's a lot of junk. Well, hooray, something nice happens. And yeah, with all the storytellers, we can see his Marauder like really often, so he'll be able to king it one day. Well, but he decides against it. Let's sacrifice if he wants to. And gets the sacrifice, alright. For some strange reason doesn't want the Duchess. That's a lot of crap. I guess I should maybe buy an estate, because I'd rather upgrade it to scheme than, you know, to estate. My deck is doing nothing. I'm so lost here. Okay, what can I still... Can I still do something here? I don't really think so. Maybe I should actually add some treasures into this deck. His only attraction is his newly bought sacrifice, right? Is pretty solid, but you can ignore it too, not a big deal. Well, there are still there are potions here and vineyards, but it's not like I'm in a... Let's get a silver, I think. I feel like I'm super lost. Let's just resign this. I don't know. So he's gonna be the first player now. done and ready. All right. That should be yes, a bonfire opening. And do you want to pair it with a swindler or the salvager? I wonder. He gets a traitor. Well, I think traitor is fine, but maybe I'll try a salvager. Let's bonfire here. So on my next turn, I can't really get a bonfire now, right? Yeah, I would be sad. So let's get a silver. Okay. He can give me some curses, but I don't think much of it. It's a storm. Trash that. So I would love to have an altar. Or I can get some. I think I need an altar. That kinda lines up pretty nice. I can get stables. I think I can use something like that. Rather. Wow, that's not nice. He discarded his trader. He doesn't have it in hand, right? So I can just get his stables, which would be pretty solid, right? Let's try to maybe destroy something good. Well, after he can have a second storeroom, I think. I'll get a chariot race. I mean, I'm not sure they're like super great for me here at this point already, but he can get a duchy, or he can get a silver. But I'm glad I trashed his stables. So yeah, he gets silver. why exactly he's ignoring the swindler. Okay, remove the stables, which is good to know. Actually, if you think about it, because you can have that instead now, and I can alter for okay. Gets now stables, so he has a storeroom there. Okay. Let's alter this into I should have alright. I should have played Swindler first to check if he has an IGG. I mean a trader in hand. Let's just get... I don't want silver, right? Maybe I should have got another bush. Get stables. So yes, stables in hand. Okay, that's very nice to know. Because now he doesn't. Also, he doesn't have a trader. Which now, well, that means I can get, you know. So my problem is I don't have anything to trash now with an altar. Now let's think about it. I kinda want to go for provinces this turn. I can give him 3 curses here and destroy my stables, which is... I don't have a lot of use of for 2 stables in my deck, right? Being honest. Yeah, let's do it because it's fun. Whee! Now look at that. So he actually does something. Well, gets more draw basically, which is a reasonable thing to do, obviously. Remove the stables. Alright. There you go. So he can have the Nardashi. Okay. Well, that was a strange game. I don't know. I don't think what I did was something very clever, but he was definitely not ready for it. Basically the problem was him skipping the swindler. Well, maybe. I don't know about that statement. So here is a horn thing. Or maybe a bridge troll thing. It looks like a horn to me. So do you open the watchtower? I think you open silver in a way. That's second most common. Alright. I want a second envoy. I'd rather have the village, I think. Okay, now I guess I'll have 5, which I obviously want, because I want to replace. Okay. Replace it should be right, yeah. That's nice to see him skip his replace. Gets a cartographer. I'll get a second envoy. That should be a village for me. He thinks about maybe adding a silver or not doing so. Or I don't know, getting a watchtower. Okay, he decides to get a watchtower, which is not extremely useful on this board, being honest. But I guess you might block an outcurse. Or you can have watchtower and replace coppers to states, which is actually something you want to do. So, do I want a silver? I would say I do not. Now, so I'll maybe start on horns now. And I'm not sure how do you want to split your payload with between horns and bridge trolls. But I think it's going to be somewhere in the middle. I wonder if he has the remake, or what's the name of the replacing hand. So let me check it out. He might, so let's discard the watchtower. We can get a horn here, or a bridge troll, or something, I don't know, like another village. Get some bridge troll. We just settle on that. So do I want a bridge troll or a village? I mean, or a horn of plenty, that's what I was trying to say, so let's get a bridge. So okay, that's a nice draw, potentially. I'm a bit over terminaled, so if there is any chance of getting a couple of villages here, I'll do it. You got some hunting grounds. Alright. Discards the village. Yeah, I think that's correct. And here's my replace. Well, since I don't have anything really interesting to replace, I'll just play the bridge troll. Should be a village. Alright. Yes. It's bridge troll in play. Okay, that's not really nice. Draw here. But I'll just get 2 villages here. I guess having more villages is also better points wise, right? So the village is gonna be your upper limit for the Triumphal Arch. He gives me a curse here. I assume. Well, he can, you know, with the bridge troll, he can get himself something decent like a silver, well, or a watchtower. Okay. I assume he takes the remaining villages here. Maybe. I wonder how many of them do I have now? Five, I think. So, if so, we split them. He gets more watchtowers. Alright, I see. So he's planning an evil bailout on curses, right? I should discard anyway, obviously. Confirm discarding that. And done. 1, 2, 3. Let's draw through a roll. Yep. So we split the villages, right? Okay. Now, what's going to happen next? I kinda like something like bridge troll and horn, or I wouldn't mind having some draw. Let's go for it. Okay, that's a nice hand to start with. He only has one envoy and one hunting grounds to draw cards. Well, I'm not counting the light watchtowers, because he can top deck though. Well, gets a horn. Another envoy. And trashes some curses. Should fish for my right now. Can I maybe end it on my turn? I doubt that. If I replace a silver into envoy, then 8 cards. They would cost. They would cost only 2, right? Wait, I can get a horn now, so don't think I'll be able to draw it though. Oh shit. I completely forgot that replays top decks. I wonder if it is an undo situation. Because I definitely don't want my turn to end here. I wanted to draw that anyway. And I wanted to place the bridge draw in play. Because I feel like he's going to be able to win on his next turn, maybe. What are those horns worth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, which is good enough for a bronze. I think I need to protect myself with the bronze. Though he'll outscore me with the envoys. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh, that's so silly. And that's not going anywhere. Wow, I really screwed it up. That doesn't look promising to me. Yeah, I think here he can just end it. Yeah, that was so silly. The top decking, huh? Yeah, whatever. He can replace something into envoy, gain an envoy, then buy the curses and buy 3 envoys for 3 each. That will not matter. Yeah, I think he has the money. Wait, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't have the money because he only has less than 7 coppers. He only has 6 coppers and a silver, and well, he doesn't have that Bristol token, but anyway. So I don't think he has it this turn. He needs to have 9 money and I don't think he has it. He only has 8 money. Yep. Yep, he has enough buys. He's 1 coin short, and that's it. But my hand doesn't look promising at all. Though if I like draw everything, which is less than guaranteed, I can have it, I think. I'm not even sure in that. Gets a platinum. Well, and yeah, that. Alright. Hooray. Discard everything but the village, right? Don't anything that costs 4? I guess I do. Let's take a watchtower maybe. And let's see, if he might still, you know, have a bad turn here. If he doesn't have a bad turn, he must have it. Like, if he draws at all, he's 100% has it. Yeah, that looks bad. That looks like resignable. That doesn't matter, right? He has 2 more villages. And, well, he doesn't have watchtower anymore. But he doesn't really need it because he'll outscore me out of invoice. Each one's gonna cost 3 points. Well, not each one, but he has 5 villages. And he can even do that. Never mind. He can gain the watchtowers now instead of invoice. They're cheaper. Okay, that's it. So it's 3-1 in his favor, I think. Nope. Nope, not that thing. Done. Ready. Okay. And that's a big engine. We have like everything here. And do we want to plan on something? He goes for a double amulet. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a village. Okay, that's not all that bad. But yeah, he's got a better draw here. I wonder if I should plan something. I can get an expedition. Let's do that. Trash. Now. Maybe trash and go for another expedition. So I'll draw 4 cards and something else. Yeah, I think I like the plan. And that's my fishing village. Well, not a big deal. No, I'm stupid. I have it in play. Alright, that's just a copper. So he gets what? Gets a farming village. That's trash. And that's trash. And let's... Well, that must be a haggler, I assume. Charm is not out of question, but... No. Haggler, surely. Okay, this turn could have been better. He takes a rebel and a village, I guess. Yeah. So I'll trash here. And... let's get a village, right? Yep. I think I'm a bit better trashed. Maybe. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can trash here. Can get the village and farming village. Rebel, I mean. Yeah, I'm definitely better trashed, and that's very nice, obviously. might be able to draw through a roll here. Gets a charm. Okay. I can either not play it at all, is there any reason to not play it at all? So, what do I want to buy this turn, actually? I don't think Charm is going to be very good for me, because I will not support the second buy. Well, on the other hand, I can gain, right? Like Haggler. Yeah, let's get a Charm, sure. So Charm and Foreign Village. Okay. You're gonna trash the last coppers here. A coin from Haggler, coin from the Fishing Village, 2 coins from Charm, so I don't have to think about not trashing those coppers. Well, on the other hand, I guess if I want to use Charm more effectively, yeah, let's leave this one copper in peace and trash the other one. So I'll have a copper, an amulet coin, a fishing village, that's 3, 2 from Haggler's, so I can use my charm as a gainer. So let's trash this one, last coin this one, fishing village, doesn't matter, rebel, this, Haggler, and copper, gain card. Now wait a second, when will that trigger? When you I guess we'll find out. That might be a bit trolling here. Okay, I'll definitely want a second Haggler. And okay, I can get my charm thing here. So, yeah, sure, give me a rebel. Second fishing village, maybe? Not really. Okay. I was a bit afraid my amulets will be in the way, but they are fine. And he still has 4 coppers. Well, I assume he's gonna trash 2 of them here. So we can go for promises now. But that would be a terrible idea. One thing that bothers me a bit, he has more stuff. He has 1 more rebel and well, I'm not sure about the villager. He has 4, yeah. So I only have well, I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. So that was the first player, I guess. So now he has that advantage in terms of number of components available. So let me think carefully. I'm thinking about maybe going for the province buy with gaining second Hagler and a rebel, a third Hagler, I mean. Uh, Now let me see. That's 5. I can trash and gain a silver. So it's 7. And can use the charm as a woodcutter. Well, that's a bit awkward, but okay. Anyway, I can trash the copper, right? So that's 5, 6, 7. Do I want the silver? Let me count it again. 6, 7. Not really. I'd rather not have it. Hagler and rebel and turn. So the thing is, he can't really gain any rebels here anymore. Wow, and he didn't draw his charm. No, he did. Well, never mind that. Silly. Gets a charm. He can get any hagglers too, right? Because that's dangerous. I think I might have the win on my turn. Gets it, jungle, yeah. Buys a duchy. Well, I'm not sure about the duchy. What does it do for you? and get sufficient village. I think I can top that. Let me count. If I buy a bronze and then I can have the economy out of silvers, right? Let me check into that later. So buy a bronze, gain rebel and 2 fishing villages. Then buy rebel, gain 3 fishing villages. That should work, right? So right, those are out and those are out, and I have more points. Yeah, that would work. So what do I, how much money do I need? I need 13. So I have 3 hagglers, that's 6. I have the woodcutter, that's 2 more, 8, right? That's 9. And I need 13, and that's all my money, right? Wow, I really need 2 silvers here. Yeah? I don't have any more fishing villages, do I? Let me check. That... I don't think... I think I only have 1 fishing village. Okay. Let's go into that. Autoplay, coins, province, rebel, fishing village, rebel, fishing village, fishing village, fishing village. Oh yeah. Okay. That went nice. So, I guess he needs to go now. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that if he did not buy it. I'm not sure, I think he did not... Okay, never mind. Yeah, well, okay, thanks for watching. We still have 1 game to play. Yeah, right. Need to remember that. Still have 1 game to play. We might play it later today. Thanks for watching. See you.